Hey, Vikings, welcome back. Oh, just gonna punch my bed, don't mind me. Welcome back to the playthrough. It has been a bit of time since our last episode. I do apologise, I kind of dove headfirst into a couple of different things. I was getting started on my streaming career, you want to call it a career? My streaming life, and I've been doing that quite a lot recently. I have actually switched my streaming provider. I don't use Twitch anymore, I use Kick. For any of you interested, I will provide links to it in most of my recent videos. I'll probably provide it in this one as well. So yeah, if you want to check out the stream, I am mostly streaming Star Citizen, occasionally streaming Dune Awakening. I might even stream Valheim at some point in the future, maybe when they do a next update, a next big update anyway. And I also got started on doing a playthrough series for Dune Awakening, as well as a deeper or deep desert series, which is kind of like the end game content for Dune Awakening. So yeah, we've been quite busy with a lot of that stuff, so I kind of neglected Valheim, the playthrough, for a bit, which not very good, I know, but I am back now, and hopefully gonna crack on with some more of this playthrough. Okay, so first thing I know is that we're running low on some food, so we should probably get making some. One thing I'm gonna do really quickly is just drop my volume a little bit in my headphones, just so I'm not distracting myself. There we go. How are the chickens doing? Hello, chickens. We still have lots of seeds. We still have some eggs. You all seem to be huddled in a corner again, strangely enough. Do you know one thing I'm going to do is we might cull down some of the chickens. So it's not in this chest, so it must be inside the base. We have a butcher's knife. Nope. What about this one? Nope. Okay, so it must be in this chest over here with the gardening stuff. It is, there it is. Oh, no, that's not how you take things. There we go. Alright, so from our last episode, I had to rewatch the last episode actually, just to make sure I knew what I was actually doing beforehand. In the last episode, we were making some of our first ever Mistlands upgrades, and one of the main things we made was this thing right here, the Feather Cape, which allows us to slow fall. So it's our new level of cape, and it looks really cool. I quite like it actually. And we also made ourselves this bad boy. Nope, not that bad boy, that's a black belt sword. We've been using that for quite a while now. This thing, our Arbalest, which does a ridiculous amount of damage, but very slow loading, and you move around very slowly when you're holding it as well, so has a few trade-offs for the amount of damage it does, but I'm pretty happy with it. Anyway, let's remember the hotkeys and put the butcher's knife on there. Number 7, pull out the knife. We're going to cull off a couple of these chickens. There's quite a few of them, actually. Chicken! Here we go. Chicken meat and uncooked honey glazed chicken. Cull them down to 2. There we go. Also, grab some of these eggs as well. The eggs which are too cold, which is quite frustrating, to be honest. I'm actually thinking we might adjust things ever so slightly in here. Do I have some wood on me? I do. Perfect. Oh, not there. Get rid of that. I'm going to move this fence here. And before we put that in, right, chickens, get away from the edge, please. Come on. Oh, we picked up the seeds by accident. Again. Why is this hen always stood in this corner here? Come on, get away from the edge. We need some kind of system for moving animals around, especially when they want to do something like this. I'm also really disappointed that this bonfire doesn't provide warmth for the eggs that were here. 6. Do I risk knocking this fence down? Let's build ourselves a little box, just so they can't get out, and then knock this one down. Push the chickens, push the chickens, push the chickens. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I needed. Right. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Get rid of all of these. This is going to be a bit awkward with the fence poles sticking in there. That looks okay. And then we could do the same on this one. Maybe, maybe not. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Put that there. Building, wall. There we go. Kind of overlapping things a little bit, but just making sure. Oh, that was the wrong button. Alright, let's put this away. A little bit ramshackle, but I'm hoping that the distance now will help with chickens and egg laying, because eggs aren't hatching, which is the overall issue. We only have 18 seeds left as well, that's not fantastic. Oh, there we go. How are we doing for seeds? I think we're running pretty low on them, if I'm honest. 23, that's not great. We might need some more seeds from somewhere. But another good thing from the chickens is that we are getting feathers. Feathers are very useful. What are the boar doing? You guys okay in here? Bianca and Crispy Bacon, yep, you're both fine. Right, let's put chicken meat in here for now. Got some more hare meat. Let's do play stacks. There we go. 23 seeds and some feathers. We'll need to take the feathers back to the deep... Not the deep desert, wow, wrong game. To the Mistlands with us. I need to get rid of my cloak, so we don't need the Loxhide one that we were using. Ooh, we've got one slot left, let's pop it in there. We'll get rid of the hoe and the... Actually, we'll put the hoe in here. Hoe is a tool, we can go with the rest of the tools. And we'll pop the butcher's knife back in this chest here. What else do we have? We need to get rid of those two. We don't need the bow or the arrows, technically, not right now. We are using a new type of bolt for this arbalest that we're using, which is these ones here, the carapace bolts. That is the next level. We do also have carapace arrows if we wanted to continue using the bow, but I'm going to use the arbalest for the time being. See how we get on with that. Should probably keep all of those. We've got some eggs as well. Where do we put the eggs? There they are. So we're doing okay on most foods right now. We could probably do with gathering a few bits and pieces for each, but it's not bad. We've got 6 salad, which is good. Let's have a look at this uncooked honey glazed chicken that we had available. There it is. Gives us 80 health and 26 stamina. Pretty good. Needs chicken meat, honey, and Jotun puffs. Oh, perfect. We've got quite a lot of those. So, let's grab our 8 chicken meat. Jotun puffs, and honey, honey, honey. There we are. Craft a few of these. Now, as you're aware, because we're using the food prep table, this is another food that we're going to have to cook in the oven. I'm going to make 6 of them, I think. A bit sad that we didn't get any extras, but oh well. There we go. Stick the first 4 in there. Chicken meat back in here. Jotun puffs and honey. There we go. Now we need another food. Do we have mushrooms? Yes, we do. Perfect. Right, give me some serpent meat. Yes, I know we're carrying too much, as always. There we go. Still have 16. It's pretty good. Lots and lots of different types of meat. This chest is actually getting quite chock-a-block with all different types of food we've got. I'm going to go chuck these 23 seeds in with the chickens as well, although we're going to need to find a solution to our seed issue, because we are running low on seeds. Let's chuck those over there. Yep. Half food's ready. Oh, I didn't need to add wood. I need to take the food out. So we got 4 from that one, so we didn't get any extra procs there. Now we need to go get mushrooms and some honey to make the sea serpent stew, which is 80 health. Yep, so that's double food, 80 health, and then obviously the Mystère Supreme is the 85 health, so that's better than the honey glazed chicken. But again, it's a minor difference. Okay, there we go, another 5 of those. Again, no additional procs, so it seems as though the proc chance for extra food when cooking is not a very high chance at lower levels. We must have been really lucky in earlier episodes. Right, let's go back to here. One thing I meant to mention right at the start is that this thing right here, the maypole, it is now summertime in the real world, so those of you who don't already have access to building a maypole, you will now. You will also have access to building something else. Let me see if I can get it up on the crafting table. I believe it's the crafting table. Oh, workbench, sorry, not crafting table. It is... do we have access to it? I'm not 100% sure. There it is, yes, Midsummer Crown. I believe this is just a decorative thing. I don't think it actually has any use. It doesn't say anything in its description, but that is the other thing you can build now that it is summer. But yeah, that's the main thing, because this again is one of those items that provides you with an extra comfort level in your comfort building. And one thing I completely forgot to do over the winter time was actually build a Christmas tree, so yeah, good job me, completely forgot about that. Right, let's eat some food. Now, in today's episode we want to do gathering and building. We want to set off our ITER refinery, and we want to get that pretty much running full time so that we can refine as much ITER as possible. And then we're also going to go out and gather more marble, black marble, for building our tower. And we also want to gather some more of the crafting stuff, like the tree sap and things like that. And we could also try out our new weapon and hopefully start looking at making some armor as well. That'd be quite nice. And get some new armor, some other weapons that we might look at making. There we go, we have just about started. We're going to make some changes to this. I'm going to make a more hexagonal shaped tower. Might have to move some of these. But for now, number 6. Knock down this this crafting table, the Black Forge it was called. Crafting, where are you located? ITER refinery. So we need 5 black metal, 3 sap and 20 black marble. Where is the black metal? There it is. 5 black metal, 3 sap. Again, apologies, you'll probably hear clicking coming from me, just because I am playing mouse and keyboard, and the microphone is right next to the mouse, so apologies if you can hear lots and lots of clicking. Hopefully the game audio should overwrite that quite nicely. Oh, wrong button. There we go, ITER refinery. We can actually knock this down as well, to be honest. Can we... there we go. There we are. Gather up all the wood. Then we need sap. Oh, we're running low on flesh, so we're going to need to gather some more flesh as well, actually. Building wood. Oh, we'd have a workbench. There we go. Like that. A lovely sound. So we have 40 of these ITERs, refined ITERs already, which is okay. How is this one doing? Full. Ancient root seems all dried up, so we should probably move that. Oh, let's stack the feathers in here. Keep the wood. Okay, oh, not that button. There we go. Pick it all up. Right, to the map. And then we need to zoom in so we can... how do we change the icon? Is it this one? Nope. It's this icon that we want. There we go. And then... so we'll go... westerly? Yeah, we'll go westerly. Are we facing that way? It's awkward because we don't really have a compass on our screen. Oh yes, we can just look at the minimap at the top right. Because I'm a blind fool. Let's get the obelisk out. Okay, you can. So when you've loaded the obelisk, you can sprint, but don't sprint when you're loading the obelisk, otherwise it will reset the loading mechanic, or the loading animation. Right, crafting table. And then, boom, there we are, perfect. Right, so back onto the map, we need to cross off pins, left click, there we go. Perfect. Then let's go and check this one to the east a bit more. Let's close this gate as well, that we should probably repair. Do we not have a bench here? I guess we don't have a bench here. Let's just quickly pop one down. There we go. There we go. Should actually make life farming hares and stuff a bit easier with this obelisk. I mean, we could have just done it with the bow, but at least with this we can quickly react to seeing hares rather than having to charge up a shot first and then fire it. I thought I saw a hare, but it ran away. We need to head this way. Do need to be really careful. This thing is going to be firing off damage. Oh, you got some puffs. Yes, please. We do need more of those. Thank you very much. Oh, I hear hares. Got that hare. Load the obelisk. Go away, you. Oh, we stunned it. Oh, we missed because it was flying. Oh no, we sprinted when it wasn't finished loading. Oh, I missed again. Wow, I am really bad with this obelisk. Right, there we go, got him. Right, let's run this way, get into a decent position. Got him. There we go. Did we pick up that hare? Yes, we did. 2 meat and 2 scale hide. Not massive in terms of bonuses, but we got something. This root's glow is fading, so we'll have to pay attention to this over the next couple of times we extract some sap from it. Now, one of the main things I need right now is ancient flesh, or the flesh that we put in the top of this thing here, on top of the refinery, so I think we might be better. Oh, hello. Got him! Look at that sniper. We might be better off going back to the Queen Island that we built our other portal on, where we found the black cores. Just because I don't think there's many options for us to get flesh on here. Now let's pick these up, because these refined items, they are firing off little sparks, which is dealing damage, so we should probably make sure we get rid of those. Stacks. We're going to place these 2 here for now, or these 3 shall we say. It's food, so it doesn't want to stay here, but we'll leave it here for now just so we have a place to put it back. Actually, we're going to go back to base anyway, so what am I doing? I'm being a noob. We might as well... there's a control click, there we are. We'll take back all of this stuff we don't need right now. I'm actually going to leave the vine here just because we can use the vine to upgrade our obelisk at some point, so we're going to want the vine for that. What was this doing? Whoa, fail. Right, refine. We've got 10 out of 20 left, so we still have another 10 to make. So I think whilst we're waiting, because otherwise what will happen... The thing you want to avoid with the Ita refinery is leaving stuff on to work as it is right now, and then going off and doing something on a different island or somewhere else on the world, going back to your main base or whatever, and then coming back here a couple of days later, because what will happen is these things will have just been constantly firing off sparks, so this whole time you weren't there. As you can see, this one here is already partially damaged, so... I'm going to pop... Do I have another one down? Apparently I don't. We run out of wood. Did we? Yes, we haven't got enough wood. That's irritating. We're going to have to stand at a distance to get this. Where are you, crafting table? Don't think we have one over there, so... knock you down. Crafting table. We're going to pop it right there for now. Not sure how much building we're going to be able to get on with today. Yeah, look at some of the damage these have taken already. This is why we need to have the black marble tower built. This thing is dealing quite a lot of damage to our walls. Place the stacks. Oh, it's just hit night time. I can recognize that nighttime music anywhere. Yep, just at night time. Here's another way you can tell that your roots have run out of sap completely. There's no green glow to them anymore. They haven't got that kind of bright green glow like this one does over here. Diverge a rogue. Oh. I must have just missed him. Oh, that didn't do a huge amount of damage. I expected that to do more. This guy will have some flesh on him. Do you know what? Slow fall. Wow, his thing did 2 damage to us. Sorry, friend, but I need your... black marble? Oh, he didn't drop any flesh. Well, that's annoying. I didn't need to kill him then. I'm a murderer, and I didn't need to be. That's disappointing. Oh well. Did you know what? I'm gonna knock these down. Soft tissue, that's it. It's not flesh, it's soft tissue. I am going to leave this built, but I'm not going to leave it running while I'm not here, because that's a really bad idea. I want to take the bits that we had in it, because what happens when you destroy something like that, like a refinery that's working on things, when you destroy it, you get the bits back. It drops the pieces that was already in there. There you go, you can see we've got the sap here, and the soft tissue as well. Right. Let's go and find some more of this soft tissue, shall we? Aha, this is it, the queen. Oh, it's not connected. Awkward. That means we need to go through the home portal. So where is the home portal going to bring us out at? I believe it's going to bring us out outside the dungeon that we ran. Yes, it is. Yep. This should be the... Yes, yeah, there it is. Okay. So we can now take this down. No, we can't. Yes, we can. We can also take this down too. I hear the pitter-patter of seekers. I also hear the sounds of combat going on. I think there's a seeker up here. Yeah, I think it's on the roof, which I technically can't get to. Unless we can do this. Oh! I wasn't expecting it to do that. I was going to do the same thing to you. You stole my idea. You. Oh, I missed. Run away. Run away whilst loading the arbalest. Run. Our plan failed. Where the heck is he? He's in the floor. I think it fell through the world. Let me climb up here again. Oh, that's very annoying. The seeker fell through the world. Right, let's see if we can jump across here. No, we can't. Damn it. We failed. He did to me the very thing that I was going to do to him. I was going to climb up really high and then... Oh, there you are. And then I was going to slow fall down to his rooftop so I could get him. Actually, you know what? We're going to stick arbalest. I don't want to fight you with sword and shield, sword and board. I am bored of the sword and board right now. Go away. Get out of my face. It'd be nice if the load time for the arbalest got quicker. with increased skill of usage. Good. Oh, I hit the floor. Good shot. Very well played, mate. No, we'll have none of that business. No. You try and predict where I'm running. This isn't a fight you're going to win, sir. Right. Ah, so this is the... Hello, friends. Diverger Rogue. Yeah, this is the dwarven one. Oh, hello. Oh, you're not gonna like the ending of that, friend. Yep, there we go. Look at all the spells are gonna get cast now. Oh, hello. Lots of things. Oh, he flew in the window. Oh, a tick. Bloody tick. That means there must be a hare. Get out of my face. 2 hares. Ooh, this sounds like a Seeker soldier. It is. I can hear the stompy of his feet. Oh, 500 damage. Can we... Maybe not. No. Ow. Come on, do a little stumpy attack. Ow. I'm trying to shoot his butt, but it's not happening. How did I miss that? Right, sod it. Oh, that was a terrible block. Come on. Ow. Got him. Bloody soldiers. Right. So, we are on the lookout for giant skulls. One thing I have also noticed as well with the increased usage of our... What the heck? Oh, it's combat between those two. One thing I have noticed with the increased usage of our arbalest is that the durability on it is falling really fast. Like, it's already on half, and we haven't used it that much. Like, we've been in a bit of combat, but not a huge amount. Nothing near the amount of, say, the sword and shield or the bow. And they didn't lose durability anywhere near as quick, so we're going to have to look at getting that upgraded as soon as possible. I thought I could see you coming. No. Sit down. I don't even want your stuff because we have too much of yours. Too much of yours and not enough of others. That's a helmet. Ooh, this looks big and flat. Nice big flatland part. Very nice. Oh, this is the swamp right here. Saw those trees kind of... Yep, there they are. Jotun puffs, yes please. We'll take those. I can see lots of swamp creatures. There's a Draugr there who's half got his attention. Let's stay away from him. We should probably head south, actually. Get some of that slow fall. I like that it limits your fall speed, but also negates all fall damage. It just says minus 100% fall damage, so even if you didn't have the reduced fall speed, you just wouldn't take any fall damage anyway. It's kind of the trade-off, really. You get reduced fall speed, but no damage either way. Imagine climbing to the top of a really, really tall snow mountain and jumping off that. That would be pretty cool. Since we're exploring, I'm going to pop Eek there. And I think... Not a great time. Well, to be fair, the world just saved as well because it's now a new day. Yeah, I think I will call this episode here. Day 184 here. Perfect timing. Yeah, so I'll call this episode here for now, and I'll pretty much start up the next episode exactly where this one leaves off. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. We've covered over some of the basics and gotten started on crafting, and now we're out exploring, so we shall see you in the next episode. Bye, everybody.